Hi Leos, welcome to Soul Panda Tarot. This is a weekly love reading for you. This is good for all Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As always, I'd like to ask you to take what resonates and leave the rest. If this reading does resonate with you, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If this reading does not resonate with you, please feel free to check out your other placements, okay? Alright, let's get into it here. What's going on with Leo and love, Spirit? Alright, so we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and you deserve love. You are lovable. You also have deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Could be you or this person. Or maybe there was deception in the past here. But then we also have it is safe for you to love, and also heart-to-heart conversation and keep an open mind fell out here. And romantic feelings is at the bottom of the deck here. So let's get into it. I'm going to pull all the cards from your main spread before we get talking, okay? Spirit, what's going on with Leo in regards to love for this week? What's going on with Leo and love this week? So I'm gonna keep the Knight of Pentacles, but the Strength card came out here in your current energies. Alright. What doesn't Leo see coming? So I'm going to keep the Fool because it was on top, but I also see the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands here coming out. So I'm going to put them back. We'll see if they come back out. Spirit, what advice do you have for Leos in love this week? Leos in love. Alright, Spirit, what is the opportunity presenting itself to Leo in love this week? There's the Nine of Wands here at the bottom of the deck again here. Alright, so in your current energies, I have the Four of Swords, Death and Rebirth, King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. I see that you're healing from some sort of ending here. You know, you've been in a state, this woman is just sleeping in a little nest. She's nesting. She's just, you know, taking her time to herself. You know, there could have been an ending here. Or maybe, you know, a recent resurgence of of an ending. You know, sometimes something has to die in order to be rebirthed here, because there is a death and rebirth. So you may be, under you deserve love, and the healing is under give your relationship a chance. So there might be a relationship that is, has gone through some sort of transformation after some healing here. But I have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I also see that you're in this generous energy of, receiving abundance, being open to receiving abundance, and learning from these lessons. The King of Pentacles learns his lessons and uses them to progress forward. And the Knight of Pentacles is the energy of self-mastery. It's a life of luxury and self-care, right? The King of Pentacles is also under deception, so I'm wondering if maybe you're not dealing with a Taurus. It could be any earth sign, or you could have earth in your chart somewhere. And what you don't see coming, I have the Knight of Swords, the Star, the World, and also the Fool came out. I just see that, there's going to be some fast coming communication or thought energy here with the Knight of Swords. Maybe about some healing. Maybe they're coming forward to tell you that things have changed. But I see that there is, cycles are over here. You're ready to start new chapters and take a leap of faith in a new direction. Maybe you've come into your your power, and coming into the sense of knowing what you deserve here with this Nine of Pentacles. Your advice from Spirit here is the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Page of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Spirit is saying to be adaptable, to be flexible. Sometimes you're going to have to balance, using your intuition and, maybe learning a new skill here, or using your intuition to learn a new skill here. But also be willing to make moves towards it, right? I find it fitting that it's directly underneath this Fool card, moving towards your new direction, making a decision. Don't stay stuck weighing the pros and cons of a situation. Follow your intuition. Where is your intuition and your heart leading you? Because your opportunity here is to leave what no longer is serving you. This could be thought patterns. It could be, things that you're contributing to the situation that are manifesting this reality. But it also could just be you leaving the people, places, and things that are just no longer resonating with you, that no longer, that no longer resonate with you, and that leave you feeling, like you have to heal from it. But I see perseverance here. Maybe you're in a state of, a crossroads here about what you want with love, and also what you've lost with love. But if we only ever focus on what we've lost, we can never fully appreciate what we have in the moment. But I do see you reaching a wish fulfillment here with this Nine of Cups here. But you're going to have to make a decision on what you're willing to stand up for with perseverance. Definitely. Let me get some clarification cards here. Spirit, what is it? Why is death here? Why is the Fool here? What's this new beginning? why is the Chariot here? Spirit, why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Or why is Temperance here in the challenge? Well, here's Death for a second time here. Alright, so in your current energies here, Death is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the King of Wands. There's you, Leo, in your own reading. Let's see here. I see here, let's see. You know, the Four of Pentacles can talk about in the context of this is like, don't be scared of forward movement. You know, don't be, you know, so, you know, building stability, yes, but move towards your vision for what you want in this relationship, or just what you want in general. Like, don't be scared of, like, don't hold yourself back from forward momentum. That's what I'm seeing. The Fool is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles again, and the Two of Wands. You might be seeing 222. But I just see that you're ready to take a leap of faith towards a passionate, brand new creative venture with self-love, you know. Maybe you're cool with just being by yourself here, because sometimes the Nine of Pentacles can be, can talk about being single. You know, it's pre-Empress energy, you know, and just trying to find a way to move forward for you. You know, you have the whole world in your hands here, Leos. I think you're kind of being directed to move on here, is what I'm getting. But it's, you know, it's entirely up to you. If you feel like you can make it work, absolutely go for it. But the Chariot is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Sun. You know, Spirit wants you to get out of this place of grief and conflict and start standing in the sun here. You know, the Sun is a beautiful card. It's also more Leo energy. You're showing up a bunch of times here in your own reading here, but you know, the Sun is vitality, it's positive thinking, it's abundance, it's, you know, just attracting everything wonderful in your life with a positive frame of mind. You know, getting out of this place where, you know, there's miscommunications and there's, you know, passionate disputes and arguments, and, you know, get out of this state of grief about what we've lost in the past. I know that can be easier said than done, but there's nothing that a positive frame of mind can't fix. You know, we're constantly manifesting our own reality. So sorry, guys. Let's see here. Just alrighty. The Eight of Cups here in your opportunity is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Wands. You know, I feel like you're leaving behind, you know, somebody that you see as a page, and you're moving towards somebody that's really willing to give you a higher level of commitment and is willing to persevere, is willing to stand up for themselves and for you, because you're standing up for themselves and you. Or maybe you need to move on from this defensive energy. That could be a possibility as well. You know, keep that inspiration, keep that spark alive. the challenge here is temperance. I forgot to get into that, but the challenge here is going to be to create balance here between feminine and masculine energies, between, just emotional balance, but it's also a card of having patience. It is something that us fire signs do struggle with. But that's clarified by, the Empress, which is more Taurus energy, Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy, and then the Three of Pentacles. So it's a lot of Earth energy. So your finances may be affecting how you're feeling about things right now. But if you stay in this Sun energy, this place of abundance and this divine feminine energy of just attracting everything with just your presence, being open to receiving love and being self-nurturing here, that, and collaborating with people that, make you feel this way. Maybe you struggle working with someone else to build something. Maybe you're not as open to being receptive, which is why this is showing up in a challenging position here. Or maybe you're not being giving enough here with this Queen of Pentacles, or you're not nurturing self enough. You have to really let some of these things go so that we can be transformed and be able to open up our creative pathways, right? Because that's what's going to bring us our Ten of Pentacles. Not staying stuck in this, place of mental prisons that we put ourselves in, and not staying stuck in this place of, painful endings and harsh words and deceptions. And, it's time to pull the swords out of our backs, Leos. The sun is shining in this card. You can't really see it in this version of this card, but, this is as painful as it's ever going to be, unless you allow yourself to stay stuck in this mental prison. But we don't have to stay there. I do see a wish fulfillment coming. There's the Nine of Pentacles again with the Six of Wands. Just got to be willing to put in some work towards it, Leos. Spirit, what action should Leo take in this situation regarding love? The best way forward for their higher self. Oh, that's a lot of... Hold on. The Five of Cups fell directly on top of the Five of Cups. You could be seeing 555. This is the fifth, or the third 5 that's come out. You could also be seeing 1111 with all of these aces that have come out. Yeah. So, Spirit wants you to stay in your power of inspiration. Open up that spark again, Leos. Get out of this place of mental prison. The story of this card is, she is trapped by her own delusions, her own fears. She's not being tied up to anything. She's only scared to take a step forward because she's blindfolded and she's not sure where that first step is going to take her. That doesn't mean that you stay trapped in fear. I see a brand new beautiful opportunity of passion, creation, and a brand new opportunity of love. But you got to get out of this place of always needing to be right about everything. Sometimes you have to choose between, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? This is a card of word manipulations, mind games, just sore winners and sore losers. But this energy gets us nowhere. It certainly doesn't bring us our Four of Wands. Find reasons to celebrate. come into union with the right people, places, and things. Maybe it's time to assert some boundaries here and start becoming more aware that we create our own realities here with our thoughts. There's a magician, you could be dealing with an Aries. Maybe there's this need of holding on to a higher level of commitment here. Or maybe you're either you or this person is holding back from commitment, but there's like a crossroads here. A decision has to be made. I don't know what happened, Leos, but let me get some more cards for clarification here. Let me pull some oracles. Spirit, how is Leo going to best balance their divine feminine energies within them? Spirit, how is Leo Collective going to balance their inner masculine energies? So you have Kuan Yin, and who's the goddess of compassion. She says, I recognize suffering in order to release it. My curiosity breeds compassion. And then you have Zeus here, leadership. When your soul selects her card, Kuan Yin is about the deep medicine that comes simply from being willing to bear witness to somebody else's pain. To really listen, we have to move from the ego to the soul, so that the story that we are listening to doesn't become about us or trigger us. This also applies to the moments when we are listening to the story we tell ourselves about who we are. We are often far harsher and less forgiving to ourselves than we would ever be to someone else. Kuan Yin suggests that we listen simply with curiosity. There's that little spark here. It's a curious page. Curiosity is a door that leads to compassion. It frees us from feeling as though that we have to react to what we hear or defend and explain our part in their suffering. We can just perceive the pain that they are in, or we can finally hear our own cries of despair and not seek to judge or justify them. We can just be present to what needs to be heard. Kuan Yin is the powerful energy of giving witness to our own or to someone else's suffering. Often, just a calm, abiding presence of compassion is all that is needed to transform that suffering into clear light. Your soul voice meditation is, what pain or suffering can I listen to now with curiosity? Then you have Zeus, leadership. You are called upon to demonstrate leadership and stewardship within your life. You may need to delegate for best results. The Greeks saw their deities as mighty and holy, but also with frailties and weaknesses. As humans were made in the God's image, we reflect the best and worst of them, and through their mist they show us how to live. The king of all Greek gods is the powerful Zeus, son of Titans, Re, and Kronos. Often referred to in ancient prayers as Father, Zeus is the god the other gods looked to for leadership, order, and direction. Zeus defeated or banished his enemies and all who defied him. So, although he is a god who is fond of gathering storms, among the Greeks he was recognized more for his skill at creating customs and laws for man and deity alike. The best example of his ability to organize is the Trojan War, which was shaped by his hand from beginning to end. Zeus sometimes takes the form of a mighty eagle and soars around Mount Olympus, surveying his domain with sharp, big-picture perception. Although it is tempting to imagine Zeus as a passive god sitting high up in the clouds on his throne, Zeus is powerful in battle and loved heroism and striving. The Olympic Games were originally held in honor of Zeus, and it is even said that he competed occasionally. Wrestling was his thing, as did some of the other gods and goddesses. Zeus asks you to take leadership and stewardship of your own life. No one should be dictating to you constantly what it is that you can or cannot do or be. You are in charge of your own existence, so act like it. You may also wish to consider delegation as a way of meeting your goals. Good leaders allow people to have great skills, often better than theirs, such as their competence and wisdom, to help them. thus not only sharing the load but creating a sense of teamwork. Alright, here we go. Death of Pentacles, collaboration. Zeus was a master at this. He would ask Hephaestus to make the weapons, Athena to strategize, winged Hermes to promptly pass a message, and so on. Do you need help with a group project, or are you the captain of a team? Relying on others when their skills exceed yours in an area is a way for everybody to succeed. Micromanaging and being controlling is rarely a rewarding experience for anyone. Great leaders allow space so that those they work with can develop, grow, and contribute experientially. On the shadow side, leadership does not mean infallibility. Zeus was no perfect king. He acted on impulse, he bore grudges, he was jealous, and he often raged. In some cases, it could be said that he abused his power. The adage, do as I say and not as I do, seems fitting in these cases. Great leaders accept their imperfections, but are honest about them to seek to correct or transform them. Leaders gain confidence from this positive self-awareness and transformation, which in turn inspires confidence in those they lead, facilitating success for all. Well, Leos, I hope this helped. If it did help, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay. If not, check out your other placements. Alrighty. Take care.